Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you my thoughts about the G20 that is taking place in India. And, some of you have asked me my opinion about it, and some of you have even shared criticism. I'll just give you my thoughts. Okay? Feel free to put down your thoughts as well. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Loy Machedo. I'm a personal branding strategist. I help people get well-paying jobs in Dubai, UAE, and also parts of Middle East, Saudi, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman, because I was there for 40 years. People also book my services for coaching, consulting, whether email or whether videos or half an hour, 1 hour, whatever. When they can't speak to anyone or they want a different point of view, details are put down below. Okay, so now coming to the G20. Okay, I'm not very. See, I'll just go Google G20 Summit 2023. I'm just like you. Okay, so I'm going here. I can see Wikipedia. When I click there, G2023. No, sorry, the 2023 G20 New Delhi Summit was the 18th meeting of the group of 20. It was held in Bharat Mandapam, International Exhibition Convention Center in New Delhi from the 9th to the 10th of September. Okay, and I guess the countries are put down: Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Mexico, South Korea, Russia. Oh, Russia is there. Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Turkey, UK, United States, European Union. Okay. Ursula, President of the European Commission, and Charles Michel, who is President of the European Council. You can check. This is all online in Wikipedia. Nice photographs are there. They also had invited guests: Bangladesh, Comoros, Egypt, Mauritius, Netherlands, Nigeria, Oman, Singapore, Spain, UAE, and on top of that, they had international guests like Asian Development Bank, Coalition of Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, Financial Stability, IMF, International Labour Organization, World Bank, Ajay Banga, he's one of my favorites, World Health Organization, I hate that guy, World Trade Organization, okay, United Nations, the Secretary General, I think he's an idiot. Okay, Organization for Economic Development, International. Okay, so you have all these things. Fine. So now, given that I've given you all the facts of Wikipedia, what do I think about it? See, first is it's a feather in the cap for India because it's organizing a global event of this magnitude. I mean, when you have just one VIP, just one, the amount of time, effort, money, resources, logistics, planning that is required is enormous. Just one VIP. I mean, you don't need to go to a country, the same. If you're organizing a party and you have a VIP guest coming to visit your house, very simple logic. How much time, effort, and money are you going to take to keep everything clean and tidy and perfect and get the car to pick them up and host, and you dressed up well and making sure your family members are there and everything? You will do whatever it takes, correct? Okay. So, the same way, a country has to do the same. But now, it's not just one leader. It is G20, 20 different leaders, plus, I give you the extras, plus VVIPs. So you can imagine each individual must have had a team to follow up with them. And this team must have been under a leader, and that leader, and then you have different departments. Okay. So, first and foremost, nothing but hats off to India, hats off to the leadership of Narendra Modi, hats off to all the people who have put in their effort to making this a success. And I think it went flawlessly. Okay. But now the criticisms are there. Some people have this, oh, they told all the poor people not to work. They made sure Delhi was closed. Some of the other criticisms were you have to put a green kind of thing so you don't show the slums and all that. You even had Shashi Tharoor chime in and give his bombastic language, in English, all the hi-fi stuff. Okay, I'll give you my thoughts about this. Now, same example I give you, when you're inviting a guest home, would you have dirt and gutter and, garbage and litter all around and just say, yeah, this is the natural surrounding. So enjoy this, the smell of the sewage and all that, just enjoy it. No, you will make sure either you clean it up or you cover it, correct? So India did the same thing. If they are covering it all, they don't want international guests to see all this, which is common sense. For me personally, if I was organizing an event, I'm not going to say, yeah, I want you to see the reality of life so you can see toilet shit here, sewage here, garbage here, dogs, stray dogs. Person with no common sense would have done that. And it's simple, man. Okay, that's one. Second one is, telling people not to work. My dear, the amount of security that you need to manage an event of this magnitude is not even funny. I have been, as a audiovisual guy, a guy who worked in events in Dubai. I remember when there was a sheikh coming to a particular event, any event, when you're doing a conference. Those days, I didn't have tattoos and all that. I'm talking of the time I worked for this company, Almo, ALMOE, which was supplying audiovisual equipment, speakers, lights, sounds, wiring, trussing, everything. If a sheikh was about to come, 3 days before he would come, and, when we are putting the cabling and doing the groundwork for the event, 3 days before the event, there would be uh, the there would be military personnel, there would be guard dogs, there would be what do you call the crisis force or whatever task force. In some cases, they would even have commandos and soldiers and I mean different departments, and they don't know each other. They would be like you would see a guy dressed up in a kandura with the dogs. Okay, they would be busy checking certain. There would be the CID, Criminal Investigation Department, checking other areas. Then there would be cops. Then there would be people from the army, people from the IT, and people tracking stuff, and just for one person, and that also in his own country, very safe. They show the videos of Sheikh Mohammed walking casually. He's free in his own country. People say, wow, what a leader, he's traveling in a train. My dear, the amount of preparation that they do before, and they never tell you. 3 to 5 days, there'll be CIDs and plainclothes policemen scanning the place. In fact, after I got my tattoo, when I was to work for exhibition and events, 3 to 5 days before, they would have people in the train, they would have people in the pathway, all that. And, many people would keep stopping me, and I wonder why they're stopping me, why they're asking my ID and all that. Every single day. And on the day that Sheikh would come, they would actually tell me, you're not allowed today. Even though I'm harmless, even though they checked my background, even though they checked everything, they just didn't want someone looking like this. That is the amount of security that they take. And when the sheikh would come in, there would be no stopping, there would be no problem for parking, there would be nothing. Straight away come in, finish his thing, straight away go out. Flawless. There would even be a helicopter at the top. There would be cars, like they show in the American movies, black cars, heavy duty with the strobe lights of red and blue and all that. So if it is one person and that is the amount of security in his own country, don't you think India should do much more? Just imagine if there was one small incident, even a tire puncture, It seems Justin Trudeau's flight got cancelled and they're saying he's stuck in India. So they wouldn't want anything. Okay, last if not the least, this Shashi Tharoor talking. I used to always admire Shashi Tharoor and I used to think he was an intellect. But lately I've just realized he is nothing but a potty mouth. He's just blah, 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 complain, 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 this and that. And he has not done anything. He has not accomplished anything. He has not contributed. I don't know if he has. He's just, it's like Congress is busy, nothing but just dumping all criticisms on the BJP. While the BJP actually, even though I may not be a very big fan of all their policies, they're actually doing things. They're actually hosting global events. They're actually meeting international leaders. Prime Minister Modi is not sitting on his ass and doing nothing. He is, just imagine his age. Let me just check what is his age. Narendra Modi, age. He's 72 years old, my dear. 72. I'm 46. I get tired after doing a little bit of work. I want to take a rest. He's 76. He's a tireless worker. No matter how much you might hate him, his policies, you might call him anti-Muslim, anti-this, anti-that. 72 years old. Look at the amount he's working. I have nothing but respect for that guy, man. If I had the energy, I don't know what he's eating. I don't know what exercise he's doing. There's a lot to learn from him. Whatever he's doing, I think if we guys would do it, it would improve our lives considerably. Nothing but respect to him. You might hate the guy, might hate his policies, but at least he's doing something, right? Rather than just talking. And meeting all these people is such a bloody tiring work, man. He's doing it for what? Not just for himself, not just for the party, for the country. So overall, since you asked me my opinion, I have nothing but absolute respect for Narendra Modi, absolute respect for what India has done, absolute respect for the very fact that they even made all this happen. I cannot fathom the amount of preparation because I was into events. I was a DJ, I was an MC, small events of just maybe 200 to 1,000 people. I know it took days, weeks, and months of planning. This is a global event. The logistics are not even remotely, you can't even fathom. So that's what I wanted to share with you. You guys let me know. What do you think? You agree, disagree? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Okay? And you tell me if you think, yeah, you should criticize. Oh, he covered the poor people. Oh, he told them not to work. My dear, how do you organize an event like this? Just imagine somebody threw one stone and something happened. He'll be a international embarrassment, man. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Good, bad, ugly. Feel free to let me know your thoughts. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. I would love to hear from you. You guys take care. This is me signing off. Ciao.